Surf's up. Democrats in California are trying to cancel hard work. Here's their idea. State reps are proposing a 4-day work week for companies with more than 500 employees. That's right. They're proposing shortening your office work week from 40 hours to just 32 hours. But get this part. Your salary stays the same. So it's 32 hours of work for 40 hours of pay. And if you want to work more than 32 hours, you have to get paid time and a half for overtime. And remember, this is happening in the midst of an alarming labor shortage in America. Employers cannot find workers. There's somewhere around 10 million jobs unfilled in this country right now. Are they lazy, this generation, Judge? Is that what it is? Or have they figured out life is short? We've been taught to work so hard. You waste your whole life working. You could be taking it easy and get overtime.
Okay, let me tell you what's going to happen. If you're in a company with more than 500 employees, you get to work 32 hours instead of 40 hours. That means everybody else is going to say, I only want to work 32 hours or I'm going to quit my job, okay? And the problem then is that after 32 hours, they're going to say, oh, I only want to work 25 hours. This is the beginning of the end, as far as I'm concerned, okay? Nobody wants to work anymore. Everybody's lazy. The pandemic's a mess. People are walking around in pajamas in the supermarket. They go to church in their pajamas. I don't get it. That's all I have to say. Nobody wants to work. Everyone's lazy.
Workers are dressed better than these people.
That's right. You know, the problem with keeping businesses open, Greg, is critical. Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, the restaurants close now Monday and Tuesday. You know, they shorten hours. There's no one.
It's destroying my social life. And that's when it starts hurting me, I care. But you know what I think they realize? They realize in a 40-hour week, maybe at most you work 32 hours.
Right.
You know what the thing is? There is a lot of inefficiency built in the workplace, including even coming and going to work.
Yep.
I never understood a lunch hour, but then again, I don't have kids. I don't need to run to to do errands. Right. So I just sit around and I always have, my assistant. I pull a Jesse and have my assistant do everything. But you know what? This is going to end up turning us into a virtual reality cocoon. Everybody's just going to evolve into staying home. They're going to get everything they need at their house. They're going to get really large. And the only people that are going to be in the outside world are the people who can't afford the inside world.
That's exactly right.
Jesse has the appearance of Ferris Bueller type person, but he works very hard, I know.
Thanks, Geraldo. Was that a question? Here's what I think, Geraldo. I've stopped caring about
the millennials,
Californians. Here's why. I used to feel sorry for California. I used to try to fix California. We have to do this. We have to do that.
Nope.
What do we care?
Yep.
They voted for these people.
That's right.
This is a democracy. It's on you guys. If you guys want to have homeless tent cities with meth heads running around and get free food and free cash, you guys do you. We'll be normal in the rest of the 49. We can't help California. They have to help themselves.
They got a lot of delegates.
Are we, Dana, like France?
They do have, but not ours.
It's funny that you say that. I wrote France right here on my paper because if you want to be more like France, eat more croissants. Don't go this route. The other thing is they did in France, if you look at their economy, they're terrible. But also, for a while, they were like, well, we don't really want to put our defense money into NATO because it's like we want to spend money on our other thing. We don't have enough. Okay, I'm not trying to do a French accent. You're not allowed.
Yes, you are.
The employer is not allowed to contact you on the weekend. It is illegal for an email to be sent to you on the weekend in France, for example. And here's the other thing. If a company thinks that they can attract more talent by saying, you're going to work 32 hours a week at this salary, great. But the government shouldn't tell people to do that.
I was thinking Greg would be in prison if he was French. Saturday morning.
How do you know that?
I know everything. I know things I don't want to know.
I've received some of those. The fastest is up next.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.